Hi, it's Ayozia here. Long time no see. It's been a really long time since my last video. I think it's actually been about 6 months, and I'm really sorry that it's been so long. There's just various reasons really, but I just wanted to pop on here to say hello. And I kept putting off actually making a video because it just felt like I'd left it so long I didn't know where to begin again. But I think the key with these things is just to begin again. And so I had some surgery back in October, and it just felt like a long recovery period for me, really. And it had been a very long year of I had a poor health. I mean, I had various issues throughout all of 2022, really. And so I think this year I've just felt quite burnt out creatively in many ways, even though I've been doing various bits and pieces, but just for my personal well-being, and trying not to put too much pressure on myself. But it meant that I just wasn't connecting with you guys on here, which I do feel sad about because I really value this community, and I don't know, I just really value being able to share things on here, and it's a really life-giving thing for me. So apologies again. I'm sorry it's been so long, and I hope to be more present in this space. I am trying to think about a way forward with that, because I think in the past, a few years ago, I used to make lots of junk journals and I would share my junk journal videos on this channel. I'm not doing that so much anymore. So I think I've been thinking about a way forward for my channel in terms of the content. I'm still making journals, but they're more art journals, and I spend a big chunk of my creative time doing art journaling rather than making junk journals. So that has definitely been a transition for me. But I hope that you'll still enjoy whatever I post on here, because it's coming from my heart. It's real, it's authentic, it's really where I'm at the moment. And so yeah, here we are. So I'm going to share a bit of my art journal with you. I hope that's okay. Okay, so these are the 3 journals that I'm currently working in, the 3 of my art journals. So I have a really teeny one, a medium-sized one, and a larger one. I think the last video I did, I shared my previous my previous art journal before this one. But I've been working in this one, and it's almost at the end, actually. Process a lot in here, so I've just literally got the last just the last page. Maybe that would be a good thing. I could fill this last page. I could do that with here, and that would be really nice. And then I will do a flip through probably in another video. But yeah, I've really enjoyed working in here, and well, I'm pretty much doing a flip through now, but anyway. There's lots of colour and lots of fabric, lots of texture. It actually feels really nice, makes me feel really happy. And I shared a bit of this one, I think, in my last video. Again, have I done anything in here? Maybe 1 or 2 pages since. I don't work in this little one as often. I would have thought that working in a little one would be my most go-to, because it feels less pressured, but weirdly I prefer to work in a journal this size. And then I made another journal as a follow-up to this one, though it's feeling a little small, so I don't know, maybe I'll make a larger one. So I've just done a few pages in here. I like this journal. It feels freer actually than I don't know, I feel freer in this journal. I don't know why. I think maybe because the pages are quite tatty and they already have bits of things. So I've been experimenting with jelly printing. I'm very new to jelly printing, so I was experimenting. So I just used all of the, the scrap papers to make a journal. So I think that's why I like this journal, because it just feels kind of tatty and free, and the message says rediscover joy. So that's good. So that's a journal I made that recently. I really like it, but I'm not super in love with the size of it, but I don't know, I'll probably get used to it because I will use it. So I'm going to do I'm gonna finish this. This actually is a lino print. I've been playing with lino printing. I just grabbed my. So this one, I don't know if you probably can't see the outline of it so well on screen, but I carved into this lino. What would you call this? A lino block. This pattern, and then made a print of that. So that's making me really happy. And I also did this one, which is these. Let's see. Yeah, these are all lino prints, which I then added, you know, more paint and stuff to. Yeah, these two is this one. I don't know if you can see anything. And then this one I've just done. I haven't actually made a print of this one yet, so I'm excited to see how this turns out. But yeah, it's a newly discovered joy, and yes, I've been enjoying that, so I thought I'd share that. So that's what all of these are, lino prints, which I've added colour to. These are all, these are a painting I did last week or the week before. These are of roses, and I planted roses, you guys. I'm so excited. You know how much I love roses. And they've been blooming, which is just so wonderful. It makes me so happy. So I painted a couple of my own roses, which I grew. These simple joys, I tell you, they're priceless, aren't they? They really are. So yeah, there we are. So what am I going to do here? It's just my last page in my journal. I'm going to do some collage, but let me just check that this video is in frame. Okay, so I've gathered some bits and pieces, which I'm just going to collage onto the page. I always find that to be a really helpful starting point when I'm not quite sure what to do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stick some fabric and papers onto the page and then see what happens. It's just a really good thing. And I always like to have straggly bits sticking out of my journal, like you can see here. So I've just stuck that scrap piece of fabric on there. And then I'm just gonna stick some things on. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is make a print, see if I can make a print from this lino carving that I did, and it'll be in black and white, and I'll just stick that on there, maybe call it done, you know, just keep things nice and simple. So I've been meaning to do that, so this is a good opportunity to do that, so I'm going to do that now. I'll just move this out of the way and grab my grab a few things. Okay, so this is block printing ink. It's water soluble and it's black. I don't know, I'm probably could use acrylic paints, but the last time I tried using acrylic paint on this lino thing, it didn't work. The paper just stuck to it, and it was a bit of a an ordeal to try and sort out that mess. So let's see how this is going to turn out. Let's move this along here and then oh, that was looking promising. Paper goes on there. You're supposed to buffer it maybe with the back of a spoon or something, I don't know, but you know, I have nothing like that to hand, so let's use my hands and hope for the best. That's the joy of an art journal. It's just somewhere to experiment with different things. Yay! I'm happy with that. That's, yes. Because when I was carving it, I just wasn't really sure how it would turn out. And you have to kind of make it back to front, or it's an opposite way to how it comes out on the paper. I'm not explaining that very well, but I'm really pleased. This is based on one of my roses from my garden, my front garden. I drew it. I photographed one of the roses that was in bloom and sketched it. And so, yeah, this makes me especially happy, you know. Oh, joy or joys. Little joys. I'll just do another one just so I don't waste this ink. Yay! Hooray! It's not as good as the last one because there's less ink, but you know, I can add paint on top of this and work into it and do something with it. So that's great. That's really happy. Very, very happy with that. So I'm going to move this out of the way and carry on. Okay, so I'm just going to, it's not really very dry, but I'll just cut it down to size a little bit and then stick it onto this page. Okay. It's not very dry, but maybe let's see if I can get away with it. Needs to dry a little bit more, but you get the idea. And yes, so probably when this is dry, I might add a few bits and pieces to it. I don't know. But this is a start. It's just the beginning of, I usually will probably work into it a bit like I did with these. Maybe not, because I actually just really like the black and white against the collage. You know what? I'm just going to call that done because it's beautiful. I love it. So thank you so much for joining me today. It's always a joy. I'm so sorry that it's been so long. But yeah, I'm sending you loads and loads and loads of love and hopefully see you again soon. Bye-bye.